Hi everyone, an art journal page today, and I want to play some with watercolors. And I know watercolors seems sometimes frightening because we can't control them, and I don't want to control them. I just want some vibrant and colorful background, so that's what I'm going to try today. I've got here these are Pelican watercolors. I have them almost 3 decades, and I don't know if they make them anymore. Didn't look for them, so I still have them. And I also have some of my sprays that I make from gel food coloring and a few drops with water. And Margalit, you asked about sugar in them. As far as I know, they don't have sugar in the food coloring, so that's the only thing I have to say about them. So I'm thinking about using the watercolors and this, and we'll start by, I want to put mostly a base of blue in the background and to build on top of it. Now I've taken a watercolor paper from a watercolor paper pad and I've trimmed it to fit my art journal here, because my art journal is made of a sketchbook, and these are paper for sketching, and they won't withstand a lot of water. So I'm going to work here and then glue it into my art journal. Now I've got a piece of acetate. This is from an old set of clear stamps that I've distributed the stamps to other stuff. So just a piece of acetate or any kind of plastic packaging that you can work with, and bend a little. So just dipping my brush in water and taking a little bit of this blue, and as you can see, you can't see the colors, the name of the colors anymore. And I also have spray here because I want it to spread, and just the base I'm doing like this, or maybe I'll start with the acetate already and we'll see what happens. So I'm putting it here, and I can also switch and put more color and flip it over, and I'm dragging it. So there is no really a control of what happens. It's going to be quite random, and that's what I'm looking for. Here we go, just dragging the color. So just switching, so I'll have all kinds of shades here on the back, and dragging. It's still wet, so even if I put my acetate or where I already done something, I can still do it like this and drag it. So just a little bit more, and I need to not be afraid of the white spaces. White spaces are your friend. I'm so used to covering everything. Okay, but this is the base. I need to completely dry it before I move to building colors on top of it. I'll be back. I'm back. So moving on to the next color. I've cleaned my brush, I've cleaned my acetate, and now I'm going to take some of this yellow, and now I'm hoping that the white spaces will work for me, because where there is white, it will take it will be only yellow, and where it will go on top of the blue, I will have many shades of green. So I'm hoping that me being brave and leaving it be would pay off. So here we go, and dragging, and you don't have to, you can just lay it down, and whatever comes out of it comes out of it. This is really just playing around and having a lot of fun with what happens. So I'm finished with the yellow. I'm cleaning my brush. I have a jar here with water, and I'm moving on to this, and I'm not drying the yellow because I'm hoping that this, I think magenta, will also blend with the yellow and on top of the blue, and I will have more interesting colors on my page, like so. And a little bit of dragging. Now, of course, there is always a chance for everything to just create mud, but it seems to work so far. And I wanted to drag a little bit here and just a little bit more. Little bit here and here, yeah. And I feel that it's not vibrant enough. I'm thinking of just using this magenta spray I have and add to the whole thing. As I said, this is playing. Do whatever you want, use whatever you want. You can also do the same thing with acrylics, just water them down. Okay, so I want to give this a quick heat blast and then add more color. So I'll be back. I'm back. So I want to add more color, and I'm going for green this time. So again, just putting down some green, flipping it over and dragging a little bit. And I think I haven't put enough water, but never mind. I can add as much as I want. I can spray it. I can do whatever I want. Play. That's the important theme for today. Just playing and adding whenever you think it's needed, and just a little bit more of green, I think. Let's go here, here, and now I'm just dabbing it. Yeah, so I really like it, and I think I just want a little bit of a purple to this page. And I want to try something. Let's see if it will work. I have this circle lid, and let's see, I'm putting it here, and I'm taking a glue stick and I'm going to go around it, and I want to see if it will create, I don't know, some kind of resist. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm picking up a little bit of the purple, and it's not really clean. Okay, that's better. Now let's see, it was approximately here. I'm dragging it. Yeah, doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe without the acetate. Not that you can notice. Never mind. Keep playing. So now I'm just adding with my brush a little bit of purple in several places. Like so. I really don't care where it goes. A little bit more water, and just so you will know, I'm really not an expert on watercolors, but I figured this would be nice to play around with. Okay, so I really like it, and I just feel I need just a little bit more blue in several places. Don't know why. Like so, and I'm going to give it a blast and then from my heat tool, and then we'll continue. My page is dry and I want some stamping in the back. Now I've got here a Memento Tuxedo Black, and I'm gonna start with this stamp, just going over randomly and adding details to my background. Like so. And now I want this stamp, which I'm not even going to take out of the acetate, and again randomly stamping. Whoops. Stamping it on my page. I'm putting pressure. My page is watercolor paper. It has texture, so I need to work it. Here we go. And just a little bit more. Oops. Yeah. So finished with this. Let's take a baby wipe before I'm making more mess. Yeah. So this is it. Now I want some more circles. And let's see, I've got this circle stamp. It really doesn't matter. You can use all kinds of lids from bottles and just do the same thing. You don't need a specialized stamp for this kind of thing. So now let's see, I want some smaller circles, and here I am taking a lead from one of my sprays, and yeah, so you see, no specialized stamp, just having fun. Okay, enough circles for me. I want some text in the background. Taking a stamp, and again, really don't care what it says. It's just adding visualized texture to my background. enough of the stamping. This is my background, which I am now going to work on it. I'm just going to again use my heat tool. I want the ink to set. I don't want any smears. I almost like this page as is. I can leave it be, but I'm going to add some focal image, and I'll be back when the ink is dry. I'm back. So now I want to do some, I don't know, leaves and branch, and very loosely, and I'm gonna take, this is a Faber-Castell artist pen. This is the brush one, and I'm very loosely doing it like so. I really like to do this kind of flower leaves. Don't know why I keep repeating doing them in all kinds of our journal pages. And let's take another one here like this, and another little one like this. Yes, it's really not planned. I'm just putting them wherever I feel like it. Yeah, and let's do something like that. Yeah, so now I'm just going to widen my stem so it would be a little bit more substantial. And again, no rules, just playing, and you can do whatever you want on your page, and it doesn't have to be hand drawn. Just have fun with it. Yeah, so just this branch is left. Yeah, and now what I'm going to do, I think I want to color my leaves so they will pop up. And I thought of, at first to do it with white, but I don't want stark white, so I'm going with this cool blue Deco Art acrylic paint, and I think I'll put some water in it. It doesn't have to be completely opaque, so a little bit of water. Here we go, and I'm going on the inside of the leaves like so. If I think I don't have enough paint and too much water, I'm just dipping inside where the paint is and mixing it with more water. Nothing to it. And if I think I don't have enough, I'm just going back. I can always add if I feel it's not enough. And maybe I will add some white just for highlights, but basically this is it. So I'm going to go all over these leaves, and I'll come back. I'm back. So I finished coloring my leaves, and I just added a little bit of white to the leaves again for highlights, and I've got more white acrylic paint here, and just a cap from some felt pen, and I figured I like the white, so I'm just going to stamp around with this because I really like how it brightens everything and gives light to the page. And again, doing it quite randomly. I'm really loving this page. It seems like I can have some fun with watercolors without thinking too much where it goes. So here it is. Now I just want to put some saying that I've already prepared. I had the leftover, I cut the watercolor page, and I had this left, so I colored in the same way this piece and stamped it with this saying, "The real joy in life is in its play." And I'm going to cut it now, and let's see, let's go not straight, just with the theme of the whole thing. The stamp is from a stamp set from Stamperia. Here we go. Yeah, and now I just want to give it some border, and I'm going to use again the same Faber-Castell pick pen, just so it would be a little bit more noticed on my page with all this color. I'm not really in frame, I think, but I'm just going around the shape I've cut. Not much to it. Yeah. So, let's see. Finishing touches. Let's put some glue here very quickly. Doesn't have to be much more than a glue stick. That's enough, I think. Yeah. And I haven't waited for the white to dry, so now I need to be careful not to smush it. Never mind. Where do I want it? No, I'll put it here. So again, glue stick. Like so. Yeah. So this is it, and I'm taking the advice of whoever told me to, at the end, to take the page near the camera so you can see the details. So here it is, and I hope I'm moving slow enough so I won't make anyone dizzy. And this is it. That's my page. I hope you liked it and that you will play with watercolors or sprays. Thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.